Hey y'all. I don't even know. I don't even know if it's gonna be quiet enough today for us to talk. So hi, good morning. Hey Katie girl. Um so y'all know what? Today is what? Where we at? Wednesday? Yes. So today, Wednesday, y'all know what I want to talk about? Because we've moved through this 5-step process, that process that I took y'all through. Hey baby girl. You doing okay? I hope you're doing okay. Um, I think I was thinking about this morning during my meditation. I was thinking that everything is not always okay, but it's always okay. Um, and I came up with that because yesterday, after my morning breath, one of my mentees called me, and she was like, I've been watching you, and I wonder, is everything okay with you? She was like, because it just seemed like your energy different or your mood is different. And I told her that's okay. It's okay that somebody isn't 100% at the highest energy all the time, or like just always on like excitement mode all the time. And that's what we get to do as humans. We get to practice a full range of emotions. And y'all know that everything is energy. Everything is energy. I just keep thinking about that, how nature lives by the rules of energy, right? Nature lives by the rules of energy, and our bodies do too. So what does that mean? I was telling her, and everybody is aware of this, that women have a moon cycle. So we have our cycle every month. And so with that time, that shift, of course my energy shifts because of my cycle. And I was like, it's okay to have that. And I'm thankful that I have that. And the body is just such an amazing instrument. Or I always call like our bodies, like you are a universe. Like think about the body and think about all that's going on within the body, and how the body is self-healing, right? And it's always moving towards like healing. Even when we're doing things to damage it, the body's always moving towards healing. And that made me think, y'all, I wanted to ask y'all, how do you approach the body and healing? Do you focus on like the way that you see healing is this eradication of illness? Or do you focus on supporting the body's just natural underlying healing mechanisms? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, and I say this too when I'm working with educators or working with people that want to make change, I say, how often are you just focused on the undesired outcome or the undesired behavior instead of the desired? So if we stay focused on the desired behaviors or the things that we want, then we're putting energy towards the things that we want, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? So are you focusing on, I know I brought this up before, like right now with COVID going around, are you focusing on how I can just build this best system, this beautiful healing mechanism that I have within? Or are you focused on, oh, I gotta just like dodge and be careful and avoid getting sick, instead of just constantly focusing on building this? Not saying that you shouldn't wear a mask. I believe that we should wear a mask for the sake of protecting ourselves and others, but your focus should be on, what am I doing to build the best system in me and have the healthiest energy moving through me, right? Because y'all know what? The story that we believe about that is what will carry the pattern or the energy within us, right? So what story are you telling yourself? Because y'all know stories carry energy and patterns, right? Even our conversations carry energies and patterns, right, y'all? So our conversations and the words and the things we talk about carry energies and patterns. So let's think about that for a second. It's loud out here, y'all. It's a lot of people doing some lawn services and everything. I hope y'all can hear me. So let's think about what kind of energy is put into the stories that you're sharing. I think I was thinking about that because a lot of times, hola Francisco, a lot of times I have people call me just to talk. Rob always say, people call you because they think you a savior. I know I ain't no savior, but he says that. But I want you to think about your conversations and what kind of stories are you sharing with people? What kind of conversations are you having? And then look at the stories and patterns that are coming to you. So when people call you, okay, here's an example. Yesterday, Rob was with a friend and he was talking about he had went out to eat. And in that process of going out to eat, he wasn't pleased with the food that was prepared for him. And so he asked them, could they bring something, could they adjust it and bring it back? And he said that he didn't even want the food because when the guy brought it back out, when the waiter brought it back out, he just kind of like, you know, tossed it on the table. And he was like, his whole energy was, you know, I just wasn't feeling his energy, and it just made me reject this acceptance of this food for me. And he said, I just didn't feel right. And so y'all know what? We all have the ability to be aware of the type of energy that's around us. And so this is funny because I tell Rob this all the time. I don't like to eat out. I don't like to go out and eat food and go to public places and eat. Every now and then I will eat out, but I prefer not to eat out because y'all know what? All of that, while somebody's preparing your food, their energy is being made a part of that. I remember the other day my brother Jay Miles was talking about how don't food taste better when it's made with love? Y'all get that? When somebody prepares food, Francisco, you love food in general. I guess I have a different relationship. Like, I like food that's prepared at my house and it's made with love and it's made in a way that I know the type of energy that's being put into it. So what do you all think about when you eat out? You don't know who's preparing that or the energy that's involved in that. And like I said, everything is energy, right? I don't even know why I got this. Oh, I was talking about him saying, y'all hear these lawnmowers? I was talking about Rob's friend saying that he didn't want that food because of the energy in it, right? And then another one of my baby girls called me and she was talking about how people were upset because she had this big event for her and it was a celebration of her, and then people start calling her upset because they weren't invited or because they didn't know about the event. And I said, all of that is just energy that has nothing to do with you. So you all get what I'm saying? So she called me and she's excited because she had this big event that was a celebration of her, but people are upset because they weren't there, and so now she's feeling bad. And I said to her, I said, you know, you get to choose what kind of energy you want to put into this celebration of you. Like even people contacting you or talking to you and bringing you an energy of like they're displeased or not happy with you, and it wasn't even about them. The whole event was about you and celebrating you, and now you're taking on the energy because they weren't present when that had nothing to do with you. So y'all, I guess I'm saying another thing is we have to be responsible for the energy that we take in and the energy that we give out. I think I'm gonna have to get off here because they cutting the grass and it just seemed like they sit right next to me cutting that grass. Oh, I will say this too though, y'all. What kind of energy are you putting into making your decisions? And I say that because a lot of people are talking to me about sending their children back to school, okay? So here's one thing I want to say to you about sending your babies back to school. Oh, thanks, sister. You can hear me, the leaf blower. Okay, now it's quiet. So here's one thing I want to say as we prepare to go back into the world, send these babies back to school, or just kind of everybody's ready to get things back to normal, right? The one thing I want to say about that is whatever you decide is what you decide, and it's okay, right? So when you're making a decision, what kind of energy do you make? What kind of energy are you putting into making your decisions, right? Are you fearful? Are you fearful as you make a decision? Are you hesitant? You know, are you worried as you make a decision? Because even as we move into going back to school and making a decision for these babies to get back to school, whatever you choose is okay. So for me, whatever decision I make for my babies and for them going back to school, it's okay. And if I choose to keep them home, that's okay for me. And if you're a parent that chooses to send them in or have them go the half days or, 2 days a week, whatever you decide, or if you do NTI, it's okay. It's okay because it's your decision. And whatever decision you make is with this energy that this is the best decision for you and your family, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? So I think I started today talking about energy, and I feel like my energy kind of like is here and there. Y'all know that I'm air, right? Y'all know y'all zodiac sign, and y'all know y'all dominant element. My dominant element is air. So a lot of times I'm just all over the place. There's more again, but I think it's the more that kind of got my energy in a different place. But anyway, all I'm saying to you is y'all think about the narratives that you're telling yourself, the stories that you're telling yourself. Y'all recognize that nature lives by the rules of energy, and so does our bodies. So what kind of energy are you expending or bringing in, right? And then I want us to just give thanks. Give thanks for today and all that we have endured during this process of COVID, right? So all the things that we have endured, I want us to just give thanks for that, right? The fact that we are still here, we can give thanks for that. So let's just breathe through that, y'all. That's what we'll do. We'll just breathe through that. So everybody find a comfortable position and just begin to notice your breath. Notice your breath. And just become aware of the healing energy that's within your body, right? So all of us have this healing energy within us. But for a lot of us, we're not even aware of it, right? It's about, we have to like take some time to open the aperture of how we see, feel, and experience the world. That's recognizing this healing energy within us. So with your eyes closed, just begin to inhale and exhale. Right now, just breathing in and out is a form of self-care, you all. Just breathing out is a practice of being aware of your energy. So right now, this is what we're going to do, and we're just going to move through this with gratitude. First, we're going to give thanks. So tell yourself thank you for all that it has endured, right? And then you can place your hand on your heart, and everybody just place your hand on your heart and bring some gratitude, some energy of gratitude to your heart for its willingness to heal, and set your intentions clear. So right now we bring our hands to our hearts with gratitude. And then take your hands, family, take your hands up to your head, right? So bring your hands up to your head and just give thanks, right? Just gratitude, just thank you to your mind for keeping you organized during this very like chaotic time. So just thank you right now to the mind for keeping us organized, right? That's the energy we want to bring here, and that's the story we're going to tell ourselves, right? And then everybody keep your hands, just like lace your fingers together and bring it above you just like this, as if you're moving up to the additional chakras above you, right? And you're going to bring your hands here, and we're going to say thank you to your spirit for inspiration, right? So thank you to your spirit for inspiration, right? So everybody keep breathing through that. And then we're going to say thank you to our faith, right? Thank you to our faith for remembering who we are. Remembering that who we are and that we are free. Everybody keep breathing in and out, right? And then y'all go ahead and slide your hands and see if you can reach your back, right? Because right now we're putting our hands on our back. It's like we're patting our backs to acknowledge our courage and everything that we've been going through. So everybody put your hands on your back and just acknowledge that and bring that energy to your back and say thank you. We have gratitude right now and acknowledging the courage that we have. Y'all put your hands on your back. All right, now with your hands on your back, everybody, with your eyes closed, now smile. All right, y'all gently open your eyes, bring your attention back to this moment, right? So y'all, we got to remember that we do live in a pill culture. Oh, Chuck be telling me, y'all, that I got to say pill instead of peel. Y'all know a pill. Y'all know we live in a pill culture, right? So what does that mean? That means we want everything to be solved quick and fast and easy, right? When in actuality, things take time, right, y'all? We want immediate relief on a lot of things, and it's just like we want to jump back into like this normal way of being when things take time, y'all, right? Right, y'all? So just take time. Be careful with yourself. Be mindful of yourself and be present with yourself. And it's okay to take rest. And it's okay to make a decision and say, this is a good decision for me right now. Right? Because everything's not always okay, but it's always okay. All right, y'all. It's 10:15. I got to get out of here. All right, y'all have a good Wednesday.